Hey guys, welcome back to Diablo 3 Season 2. Today we are going to start Act 5, and we're just going to see how far we get. We'll definitely get into the church, kill that first boss in the church, but after that, I'm not sure how far we're going to get. But like I said, we will definitely see how far we get, and hopefully we make it a decent distance. Recording today. Hopefully record the rest tomorrow if I don't finish it today. And I didn't think I was going to finish seasonal acts this time, so I'm glad that April 10th is the date that it ends and I have the time to finish it. So with that being said, let's just see how far we get in here today. Also, how are you guys doing today? I'm doing quite well myself. Been playing recently a lot of Bloodborne on my spare time. If you're not familiar with Bloodborne, it's the new Souls game. If you're not familiar with Souls games, go take a look at them. If you own a PlayStation 3, I definitely recommend Demon Souls. If you don't own a PlayStation 3, you can get Dark Souls 1 and 2 on the Xbox, and I believe they're both on Steam. Demon Souls I don't think is on anything other than the PlayStation 3. I could be wrong, don't quote me on that, but I believe it's only on the PlayStation 3. But anyways, you guys should definitely look into that if you haven't played them before. They're tough as nails games, very fun. I definitely recommend them for sure.
Wait, you have my word.
This guy can repair, might as well repair and keep moving here. But yeah, they're a lot of fun, very hard games. So if you're into that kind of thing, definitely worth it. I know we skip all the cinematics, but hey, we're trying to get through as quick as we can here, right? Alright, so let us see here. Find Zekroom Cathedral. Nice easy chore for us here. I don't believe any elites spawn out here. Maybe one up by the church, but I think the opening of Act 5 doesn't have any elites until the boss inside the church. Don't quote me on that either, because I've only done Act 5 a couple times, so it could be wrong. So we are in Westmarch now. Kill some dudes here. Just keep moving. Realistically, there's not much reason to stop here. I'm just gonna keep moving. Just gonna keep moving. Screw it. Alright, now we're up by the cathedral here. Now we have to kill everything outside the church, which is no problem, really. Nice and easy. Here we go. There is some elites outside the church. And I did say that maybe they could spawn here, so. Okay, we got a Paragon of 46, which is nice. At least we're getting somewhere on that. Emerald, Amethyst, Emerald, Diamond. We'll drop this point into critical hit damage. You're supposed to have a nice balance between damage and chance, but I don't know what it is exactly. Yeah, I would love to go in the church if you would let me. Alright, so here we go. Into the church, and we're going to fight this bitch. Wherever she teleported back to. She'll come to us and we'll kill her quick. Conjurer of Death, my ass. She'll die very quickly here. She doesn't really stand a chance. Let's face it. Souls left. Free XP, talk to Tyrael. Leave the church. And then we'll be on our way, hopefully, to kill Malthael. Couple of videos, probably. Okay, go to Westmarch Commons. I remember this part. I remember this part well.
My library isn't far from here. I was closing everything up.
It's very annoying, actually. There's lots of little side quests you can do and whatnot, and
After years of my plea,
lots of little side quests, actually. There's all these little buildings you can go in and stuff.
I will not fail in this, as my master's presence is sorely needed in the high.
So, anyways, we're gonna see how far as we can get today. We have to go find the Soul Crucible in Gideon's Row. So, hopefully that's over here somewhere. These guys all turn. I mean, that's just what happens. This is what happened when the angels get mad and come down to Earth.
Get away!
Get away, no. Fuck you. I don't think so. We're just gonna keep going. We're in West March Commons, so we are looking for Gideon's Row, and hopefully we find it soon, and hopefully we get in. Here's one of those little side quest things telling you about, like, all these buildings, pretty much, you can do something on. Save the peasants, no problem, I'll save some peasants.
We've got to save my friends.
See, there's still more, so lots of dead people in here. And there's, I believe, an elite somewhere in this point.
This is all Justinian's fault. Some king he is.
So we're just gonna, you know, nuke these guys as quick as possible here. Keep moving.
King Justinian must have fled the city by now.
Yes, that's the other thing. King Justinian is somewhere in here, and that's also a side quest. You can go find him. Don't know if you rescued. I believe he dies actually, but it has been a little while since I've done this. And moving on to the last group of peasants. We're just doing this for a little bit of bonus XP, of course. Don't really need to do this, but I figured I'd just pop into one of these in case you guys didn't know what I was talking about when I said all the little side quests. Okay, what do you want here? It says kill all the Reapers. Well, there it is. Wasn't on there. Talk to him.
Thanks for helping.
And how
And you get some bonus XP, and then you can leave here. There's also this room here, which maybe has some loot in it. Yeah, it does. Weapon racks, armor racks. Unlikely to actually hold anything good, but hey. Let's get out of here and actually continue on with what we should be doing, because we're just kind of wasting time by being in there. So, plan for this video is to at least get to the first Soul Crucible and take care of that. Gives us a nice start into Act 5. Nice resplendent chest here, nice find. Some emeralds, which are good. Amulet, another emerald. So yeah, that's pretty good. House of Screams. Just another side quest. Nothing, nothing really important. So. There is a lot of shit in this. And it's definitely a little bit painful.
sweet revenge.
I forgot how many mobs can show up in this act. Definitely a lot. I mean, you don't want to be inside this guy's range, but hey, whatever. Okay, how'd we do? Still a lot of shit. There's some bonus XP here. We'll grab that, but and then we're just gonna keep moving on. Hopefully find Gideon's Row here and continue on with our journey here. I'm gonna go this way, I think. There's a lot of, what's this? Brewery. There's a lot of little quests you can do in here. I mean, it's almost never endless the amount of stuff you can actually do in this place. And if you ignore it, you definitely move quite a bit faster. And of course, that's kind of what we're after. It's going a little bit faster here. Would like to ignore the big guys here, but you know, we'll take them out when we can. Hopefully this is the right way here. Also listening closely for goblins, because who doesn't want to go to the Goblin Realm? Goblin Realm is always exciting to go to. I feel like we should be getting close by now. Hopefully that is the case. I know that I'm not fighting much stuff. We will fight this Death Maiden, otherwise we may get hurt. Ah, here we go. Some elites. Who doesn't like some elites? We've said that before. But I mean it. I mean, who doesn't like some elites? You gotta kill this Death Maiden here. Then the elites will start going down. Elites are down. Let them explode. And keep moving here. Alright, so let us see. We must be getting close to this first Soul Crucible. I can't see how we wouldn't be. A little bit of extra rolling around, that's all you need to do. We did find a boss mob here, which is nice. Who doesn't like a good boss mob? So, let's see, how many videos do I think Act 5 is going to take us? I'm thinking 4. I'm thinking 4 videos, possibly even 5. Act 5 is actually quite large. If you've never played Act 5, let's say you're just checking this out for the hell of it. If you've never played Act 5, it's quite a bit bigger than, it's a lot bigger than Act 4. And I would say it's bigger than Act 3. It's maybe closer to the size of Act 1. I'm not sure if Act 1 or Act 2 is bigger, but it's a big act. I mean, as you can see, just getting through this place to the first Soul Crucible is quite a feat here. I still haven't found my way out of here. We still have quite a bit to go. Another dead end. There's quite a few dead ends in this place, to be fair.
Your fear betrays you.
We are shooting some explosive shots and do some extra damage. A lot of mobs there. It felt like we should take them out. Well, I mean, you know, I think that's fair. So this was a complete dead end, which is unfortunate. That's the other thing that happens in this act. You just run into the craziest dead ends ever. And it's actually quite annoying. Of course, doesn't mean anything. We are going to go back the way we came. And then we're going to go up. Because down doesn't look like it's going to connect to anything necessarily. Up, however, may be where we need to go. And of course, by not killing everything, I just leave a bunch of shit in my way when I come back. But I don't think that's quite a big deal. It's not going to kill me. Okay, so maybe this way. We're going to try this way. Hey, look at that. We may have found our way out. And if we found our way out, that means we have made our way to the first Soul Crucible. And if we have made our way to the first Soul Crucible, that means we have made our way to the end of the video. So, let's kill this Soul Crucible real quick and call it a day, shall we?
I did not find Malthael on Sanctuary.
So we're gonna come around this corner. I believe you have to kill
Far too many of them.
stacks of bodies? It's been a while. Looks like stacks of dead bodies power this thing or whatever. And
Not for long, though.
they look like stacks of dead bodies to me at least. Yeah, there. So you blow up the corpse piles. As you blow up the corpse piles, more things attack you. It's pretty annoying actually. But with the turrets, it's actually quite nice. I haven't had this luxury before. Last time I did this, of course, I was a wizard. So I didn't have just this extra shit I could just leave laying around. And then you just have to kill the Death Maiden. No problem. No problem at all. Grab that and let's get moving. Alright guys, well,
Thank you.
this is where you free the Enchanter.
That is
And then she leads you to the cemetery, and then you eventually find your way to another Soul Crucible. So next video we will definitely be working our way towards the second Soul Crucible.
He's watching you.
And possibly we can get a little farther than that, with any luck at least. The cemetery is another large area. I don't think it's quite as large as the first area is. Anyways guys, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you next time on our way to the second Soul Crucible.